The Bear and Cheryl Show. Books and Breyers edition. Breyer and Books edition. Baby, what are you thinking? Cheryl and I have been so very busy. We have been so very busy with all of our work. As you know, I'm busy, she's busy, and the weather has just been atrocious. Has it not just been brutal? So we're all a little bit worn out with that weather situation. But we're enjoying our beautiful, comfortable apartment. And Cheryl wants to talk to you about two things. Her wonderful Breyer and a wonderful new book, which I can highly recommend because she read it with me already. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Yes, that's true. We've both been struggling quite a bit because of the enormity of the work that is going on. Just been pretty busy with my job and with my well-being and all of that stuff and my health. You know, the trifecta. So, yeah, here's hoping that it gets just so much better. So, that's what we're working on, Bear and I. Mwah. So, what we'd wanted to do, actually, is do a bit of a combo video because I'm waiting for my wonderful class that's going to be starting at 9 o'clock. And so it's Saturday morning here. We're up, and we thought, hey, why not share some of my wonderful things that I just got? So I did get a brand new Breyer. Now there's a brand new Breyer that I haven't gotten yet. And I don't always go to the actual Breyer website because it's much harder to get things in Canada with shipping and stuff. So Amazon's just so much easier. But they don't sell all the Breyers, but they did sell this one. So, and you may or may not know, I have a thing for Palominos. I do. I like Palominos a lot. So if you watch my other Breyer videos, I have 3 orange mixer Palominos now. The really big horses. I'm like, okay, 3's enough maybe. But there is a brand new golden Secretariat. Because Secretariat, of course, was one of the Triple Crown winners. And I was 5 or 6 in 1973. And he won the Triple Crown. So they're doing a celebration of the 50th anniversary. 50th, can you believe it? 50. 50th anniversary of Secretariat winning the Triple Crown. And it's this gold Secretariat. I have the other Secretariat, which I bought from a woman on one of my Breyer horse pages because she was selling him. And there were no Secretariats to be found. But now you can buy them in stores, but I couldn't buy one, so I bought it from her. So it was good. So that's something I definitely want to get too for my collection. But I did get this beautiful Palomino. So, Barry, do you want to go get it? You want to go get it? No. You want to talk to the people? Okay. Okay. You talk to the people. Hey, everybody. Cheryl's just going to get it. You know, I think we all need to work on our being positive because of everything. But everything's going to be okay. So let's remind Cheryl of that, too, because she's so good. So let's remind her of that, too. Baby, what were you saying? What were you saying? Oh. What were you saying? What were you talking to the people about? He's not telling me. Maybe you guys know. To put it into chat. Anyway, he's so good. He's been here with me, and wow, we're working. We're working on our well-being. So that's important. Anyway, here we go. Isn't this a great horse? Come on. Isn't this like the epitome of good horses? Check it out. I believe it's my Tennessee Palomino walking horse. I think that's what they called it. Look at this horse. Oh my God, look at that blaze. Look at those socks. Okay, he's got socks on this one, socks on this one, socks on this one, socks on this one. Believe it or not, way back in the day, seems like a long time ago now, I was actually teaching Chinese kids in China. And they love horses. So I got to actually do this whole course on horse care. Horse lore, horse care, horse anatomy. and get paid for it. It was so amazing. I did it so many times because, I know a little bit about horses, and they knew that I did. And I've ridden before, although not recently. So it was so amazing. And so me and this sweet little girl both loved Palominos, the girl I was teaching. So, so we both did. Because she had quite a collection herself, and then I had a collection. So this is my Palomino horse. I mean, if I could get a real horse, I think I'd like this real horse to look like this one. Look at that. It's just such a beautiful horse, isn't it? So horses are so beautiful anyway, aren't they? So this is it's called Collect Day. Got this from Amazon because Amazon does sell some Breyer horses. Not all Breyer horses, but some Breyer horses. And so I picked this one up. And it wasn't in a box or anything because this is considered more play value, where some of the other ones are considered more collector value. So, they're a bit more delicate than this one. But this one's quite sturdy. It's made with really hard plastic. It's quite well made. So you could actually play with it if you wanted to. So, but still, and check out that mane. Check out that tail. I mean, how beautiful is that? Look at how well sculpted that is. I mean, somebody had to make that, right? So that's pretty amazing. So, yay. So that's my beautiful new Palomino. I think it's a mare. Look at that. Yay. So that is the Breyer portion of the video. Baby, do you want to sing? Do you want to do it? Okay. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he's like, no, you do it, Cheryl. No, let's do it together. It's a good book. It's a good book. It's a new book. It's a modern book. But they're still making golden books. And it is a Marvel one, which I think is super cool. Kind of like the Avengers, but not exactly. Yes, we really liked it. I liked it too. Cheryl and mine's favorite, though, Avenger, obviously, is Doctor Strange. Oh, I said it first. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange. Yeah, we love Doctor Strange, which you may know. But then we also like Captain Marvel. Right? Which, when I was little, used to be a boy, but apparently now is a girl. So I'm very happy that she's a girl. We don't have enough women superheroes. Although, who here likes Wonder Woman? Okay, I gotta go with the Linda Carter Wonder Woman. Although the Wonder Woman from, the new movies, Wonder Woman 1984, she's pretty good. I mean, she's pretty good. But, oh man, I mean, if you watch the 70s Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, she was Wonder Woman. So, you should check it out on the YouTube if they have some. It was really good. I think it was in the 70s. I'm not sure exactly when, but it was really, really good. You should check it out. So, but I digress. So, let's talk about the new golden book that I got from my local Save on Foods just the other day. Okay, baby, let's sing our song. Okay, you dance. You dance, and I'll sing it. Bears Book Corner, Bears Book Corner. Bears Book Corner right now. Boom, boom, boom. Bears Book Corner. Bears Book Corner. Bears Book Corner right now. Boom, boom, boom. Ooh, I like that effect, baby, that you did. Super fun. Okay, and it's called, boom, Captain Marvel. Meet the Marvels. Now, I didn't know there were other Marvels, but apparently there are. There seem to be more and more superheroes, which I think is good. So we get to meet two superheroes that I did not know about from before. So, I don't know, maybe you know about them. Maybe you've seen them before. I've never seen them before. And of course, this is the back of the book, and they have a lot more new ones, right? I have this book too, Captain Marvel. I don't remember if we did that or not. We should do that one too if we didn't do that one. But let's do that one. Let's do this one first, and then we'll do the other one after. And so there's a lot of new ones and a lot of ones that are old. I've had most of these ones. I think I have Scrappy the Tugbuck. I definitely had the Pokey Little Puppy and Captain Marvel. And I think I had Toodle and maybe the Shy Little Kitten. Because, little golden books are so old. I had them when I was little. When I was little, I had them. So it's called Captain Marvel. Meet the Marvels. So let's check it out. Okay. Ooh, alert! Jersey City in trouble. One day, Carol Danvers was helping Kamala Khan with her training. They were also known as the superheroes Captain Marvel and Ms. Marvel. Ms. Marvel had named herself after Captain Marvel, so she was excited to learn from her hero. Suddenly, their training was interrupted by an alarm. Beep, beep, beep! A distress call, exclaimed Captain Marvel. Looks like training is over for now. The city needs our help. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The city needs our help. Well, that's true, isn't it? Baby just likes listening. You know, likes to listen. Well, who doesn't? I like to listen to a good story, too. And maybe you do. Hopefully you are right now. That's me getting meta. So, flying to the scene, Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel were shocked to find a giant alien plant destroying the city. I've never seen anything like it, said Miss Marvel. We have to stop it, or it's going to tear downtown apart, said Captain Marvel, springing into action. Check it out. So it's some strange purple plant. We don't know what it is. Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel did their best to stop the mysterious giant plant. Captain Marvel sliced through vines with her energy blast, and Miss Marvel used her embiggening, not a word, by the way. Embiggening, not a word. That's what we call a neologism. I think what they're trying to say is made bigger, but I think enlarging might be, because that's a real word, but, it's good to make new words up sometimes. Powers to make her hands larger so she could carry people to safety. Then Miss Marvel noticed that the vines weren't trying to grab people or harm them. The plant seems to be looking for something, she called to Captain Marvel. Should we try to talk to it? But Captain Marvel kept on fighting. Have you ever had that? So you're so busy doing something that you're not listening to other people saying stuff? Maybe. We've all done it. I know. I think maybe. Bear, did you do it? Bear might have done it. I might have done it. So, let's see. The plant's vines began to grow back, angrier than before. The plant grabbed Captain Marvel and retreated with her under the streets. Oh my goodness, they went into the sewers. What am I going to do now? Cried Miss Marvel. I want to get Captain Marvel back. I'm going to need some help. So, you got to wonder, though, why didn't she just ask the Avengers? If we can stop for a second, why didn't she just ask the Avengers? Why didn't she just ask anybody in the, but she didn't. She asked this woman that no one ever heard of. But maybe they're friends. Okay, I like her. She seems good to me. But I'm just saying, she's an unknown commodity. But we'll see. There's only one person to call. Captain Marvel's good friend, Monica Rambeau. Well, I guess it's because it's her friend. So maybe that's probably what you might do, right? You might call your friend. So maybe it's good. Maybe she doesn't know the other superheroes very well. Maybe she doesn't know them. Maybe, Captain Marvel's her mentor, but she doesn't know the other superheroes, which would be a good reason not to phone them because, maybe she doesn't have their numbers or their, email. Who knows? So, Monica Rambeau was also the superhero called Spectrum. Spectrum had the power to turn herself into any form of light or energy, which is also interesting because spectrum, the light spectrum, if you know science at all, that's what we call light. It has a spectrum. So, like a sort of kind of a continuum of things that happen. Spectrum and Miss Marvel decided to follow the plant underground, where they quickly found other vines. The vines seemed similar to the ones that had attacked the city, but they weren't quite the same. They look like they're sick, Spectrum commented. Oh, well, we don't want them to be sick, right? It's no fun to be sick. I don't think anybody thinks so. It's no fun to be sick. Miss Marvel and Spectrum followed the vines out to the reservoir at the edge of the city, where they found the roots and then the core of the plant. "Look, there she is!" Miss Marvel exclaimed, pointing to the trap Captain Marvel. "The plant looks alien in nature," Spectrum said. "It must have fallen to Earth by accident and got washed into a storm drain." The vines appeared to be dormant. Miss Marvel tried very, very carefully. But the moment she touched Captain Marvel, the vines sprang to life. Miss Marvel gulped. "Oh, she called, she said. She exclaimed." So they're trying to help Captain Marvel, who's right now trapped. Before Spectrum could blast the plant with her energy beams, Miss Marvel stepped in front of her. "Wait! Captain Marvel did the same thing and got caught. There were even more vines then," Miss Marvel cried. "There has to be another way." Do you ever wonder that sometimes? Is there another way? I know I do. I do plenty of times. But no matter how hard Miss Marvel and Spectrum tried to fight off the vines, the plants surrounded them. "Instead of fighting, let's try to communicate with it," said Miss Marvel. "How can we do that?" asked Spectrum. "You could turn into light," suggested Miss Marvel. "Plants respond to light," which is true. That's where plants get a lot of their food. It's called photosynthesis. They take the water and the light, and then that helps them, and they grow. Well, okay, let's see what happens. Spectrum began to use her powers to turn into light. "It's working," she said. I can understand it." Wow, because she's transforming into language. So she can actually understand what it's saying because plants can communicate with light, kind of. Isn't that amazing? I think it's amazing. Happy to be understood, the plant stopped attacking. Miss Marvel quickly ran to Captain Marvel, who began to wake up. "Miss Marvel, you had it right. The plant wasn't trying to hurt anyone at all," said Spectrum. "It was trying to communicate. This poor plant fell from space, and it's been searching for the kind of soil, water, and light it needs, which can't be found on Earth. It was just scared and wanted to go home." Well, I think we've all felt that way sometimes. Maybe we have. "I'm really proud of you, Miss Marvel," said Captain Marvel. "I didn't listen when you tried to explain, but you found a way to save the day. I guess you're the one that trained me today." Beaming with joy, Miss Marvel said to Captain Marvel and Spectrum, "You both inspire me so much. Thanks for being the best mentors ever." What a good story. Sometimes the student becomes the teacher, and the teacher really does become the student. Sometimes, they can help us in ways, we didn't even know. I know my wonderful students help me, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be with them because they're all such wonderful people, and they all do such good things, and they help me. So shout out to my wonderful students, wherever they are. Oh, did you guys get this page? Oh, you did. Okay, so let's go. Now, we have to help this plant, because remember, the plant is still on the planet. "I have just the thing at home," said Captain Marvel. "It's a device that will tell us exactly which planet this plant came from by the soil still found on its roots. Now there's only one mystery left." So that's science, people. That's some good science right there. She's going to find out what kind of plant this is and what we can do. What can they do? What can they do? What can they do? "What's that?" said Mrs. Marvel. Not Mrs. Marvel. She isn't married. Spectrum and Captain Marvel smiled. "Are you ready for your first mission into space?" said Captain Marvel. Oh, man, they're going to space. Okay, who here wants to go to space? Who here wants to go to space? Baby, do you want to go to space? Baby wants to go to space with me because we have to go together. I'm not going to go to space by myself. Like, I don't know. Maybe you'd want to take your teddy bears if you could go to space too. But, whatever. Go Marvels! Right on. Go Marvels. So that was Captain Marvel, Meet the Marvels. So what did you guys think? I thought that was a super unbelievably good book. And go girl power, right? Right on. Woman power, because women can do anything, right? Girls can do anything. Right on, sisters. And science is good. Usually. But we'll leave that for another day. The Bear and Choo Choo. Have a wonderful Saturday, everybody.